Explore Moscow, data-driven tourism for Indian travelers. Moscow, a city where the echoes of history meet the pulse of modern life, is not just a feast for the eyes with its stunning architecture and rich cultural heritage, it's also stepping into the future of tourism with a bold, data-driven strategy. As Russia's capital embraces digital transformation, it's using the power of big data and analytics to reshape its tourism marketing, making it an increasingly attractive destination for international visitors, especially from India. Understanding the Indian traveler through data. In recent years, India has emerged as a key market for Moscow's tourism sector, with nearly 86,000 Indian visitors expected in 2024, a remarkable jump from the previous year. What's fueling this growth? An innovative, data-driven strategy that allows Moscow to customize its offerings to meet the unique preferences of Indian travelers. The Moscow City Tourism Committee is on the front lines, continuously analyzing global travel trends, learning from successful practices in other destinations, and keeping a close eye on what travelers want. This meticulous research enables the city to craft marketing campaigns that resonate with various audiences, from families and young adventurers, with 20% of the global Generation Z hailing from India, to business professionals. Interestingly, about 88% of Indian tourists travel abroad seeking entertainment and memorable experiences, prioritizing fun and excitement over traditional museum visits. By tapping into big data from mobile operators, banking transactions, and online platforms, Moscow is able to create detailed profiles of its visitors, understanding their demographics, travel motivations, and spending habits. This insight allows the city to refine its tourism offerings, ensuring that every visitor finds experiences that align with their interests, be it cultural landmarks, luxury shopping, or networking opportunities. The digital engagement revolution, social media, and sentiment analysis. In today's digital age, social media plays a pivotal role in travel planning, especially for Indian travelers, with over half using these platforms to shape their itineraries and 40% influenced by social media personalities. Recognizing this trend, Moscow is actively monitoring its online presence in India. The Moscow City Tourism Committee keeps track of mentions across Indian social media, travel forums, and news outlets to understand public sentiment. This real-time feedback allows the city to adjust its messaging, addressing traveler concerns and showcasing the aspects of Moscow that Indian visitors find most appealing. Film tourism is another exciting avenue influencing travel decisions, with 1 in 3 Indian tourists eager to visit locations featured in their favorite movies. Moscow is seizing this opportunity, positioning itself as a prime destination for Indian filmmakers. The Moscow Film Cluster is rapidly becoming a hub for global film production, attracting increasing interest from India. A notable highlight was the filming of The Greatest of All Time, in 2024, directed by Venkat Prabhu, at iconic locations like Patriarch Bridge and Teatralnaya Square. To facilitate production, the Moschino digital platform, launched in 2023, offers services in Hindi and English, making it easier for Indian filmmakers to navigate logistics. Strengthening Moscow's position as a premier MICE destination. Moscow is also making strides in the Indian travel market by participating in major industry exhibitions and networking events. The city showcases its tourism offerings at prominent events like BLTM, SAT, and Milk Congress, while business roadshows in Mumbai and Chennai create direct connections between Russian tourism businesses and Indian travel partners. Events such as the Shaping MICE Future Conference in Delhi and the Meet Global MICE Congress, BRICS edition in Moscow further solidify Moscow's status as a key player in international business and leisure tourism. At the OTM 2025 Tourism Exhibition in India this February, the governments of Moscow and Maharashtra agreed to enhance cooperation to boost tourism between Moscow and Mumbai. Additionally, discussions with Thomas Cook India, one of the country's leading tour operators, focused on strategies to promote Moscow as a top destination in the Indian travel market. A standout initiative is the Moscow MICE Ambassadors Program, which recently concluded its second stream of online certification, training over 200 Indian MICE professionals. This program is designed to position Moscow as a premier MICE destination in the Indian market. Tailored experiences for Indian tourists. To ensure Indian travelers have a memorable experience, Moscow is developing high-quality promotional materials specifically for this audience. This includes multilingual guides and brochures in English that highlight must-visit attractions, cultural insights, and essential travel tips. At the BLTM exhibition in New Delhi, Moscow launched Indian Vibes in Moscow, a comprehensive guide featuring Indian-friendly hotels, restaurants, cultural sites, and business services. Digital content tailored to Indian preferences is also a priority, focusing on vegetarian restaurants and Indian cultural events in Moscow. With 59% of Indian travelers preferring their native cuisine and expecting vegetarian options, as well as adhering to religious dietary restrictions, Moscow is keen to cater to these needs. Additionally, Indian tourists often prefer convenient transfers over extensive walking during their trips. By curating experiences that resonate with Indian travelers, Moscow is ensuring that visitors feel welcomed and engaged, reinforcing its reputation as a top global destination. In summary, Moscow is redefining the tourism landscape through data-driven marketing, personalized experiences, and strategic engagement, positioning itself as a premier destination for Indian travelers. Once viewed as an exotic and developing location, the city's growing presence in the Indian market is transforming its image. As Indian visitors explore the captivating blend of historic grandeur and modern innovation that Moscow offers, they are discovering a unique appeal that stands out among traditional global capitals. With a smart tourism strategy that enhances digital connectivity and tailors experiences, Moscow is firmly establishing its place on the world travel map.